Hello everyone, welcome back to GraceNicoleMyths, Astrology and Tarot. This is Divine Duality reading, secret code name potions, all right? For those of you unfamiliar with how these divine duality readings work, they're very similar to the moon event secret code names. They're purchased by individuals. Those individuals know which secret code name is theirs. Potions is in fact someone's personal reading. It is their inner masculine and feminine energy. The beauty of these is that anybody can be drawn to the secret code name and say, you know what, I don't know why I'm drawn to click it. There's something about that secret code name that's popping out to me. And lo and behold, there is a message in there for you. You know, your healing, because we are all connected, is resonating at the same frequency and going through the same things as the individual who purchased this code name, okay? The purpose of these is to help you see inside your own blind spot, all right, our own masculine and feminine energy. Our masculine is our mind, it's our thoughts, it's our willpower, it's our drive, it's what we're choosing, right? It's our acting ability. The divine feminine is our feelings, it's our heart space, it's what we intuitively sense, what we know that we're receiving, right? With our energetic vibration, because what we feel about, we bring about. And so the energies that are going out that we're feeling is what we are manifesting and choosing, right? That's how the masculine and feminine work together. This is to help you see in your own blind spot. We can give the best advice to everybody else and see how they could best heal and what they could do in their highest good, but we tend to not see our own self. We're our blind spot. So these readings are to bring your blind spot some light so that you can see in there. All right. With that, the Alchemy of England Tarot is what I am using for the divine masculine energy within the self. Then I am using my Naked Heart Tarot for the divine feminine, all right, energy within the self. And then I am using my notes from the universe on love and connection for the guidance. Secret code name potions. And it's interesting because I got that song Pills and Potions by Nicki Minaj. Pills and potions, we're overdosing. I'm angry, but I still love you. Pills and potions, we're overdosing. Can't stand it, but I still love you. I still love, I still love, I still love, I still love, I still love. All right. If you haven't heard it, look it up, look up the lyrics, all right? It might be significant for your understanding at this time, right? Pills and potions. Potions being alcohol, right? As far as those song lyrics go. So, getting into the message for secret code name potions. And those who would be drawn to this code name that have clicked it in divine time. What is going on? Spirit, please, with the masculine aspect. Where is the thoughts? Where is the choosing? Where is the willpower, the drive? What are we thinking about? Right? Where's the headspace? The masculine energy. All right, clarities, please. We got the 5 of Cups, the Knave of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the 4 of Coin out right now. High Priestess on the bottom. Judgment on top. Scorpionic energy with the Judgment card needing to become the High Priestess energy, Piscean energy. Elevating water. Got more Scorpionic energy with the Death card here. Okay. Where your masculine energy is. The Judgment card has a lot of past things coming up, so you're probably thinking a lot and reflecting a lot on things that have transpired in your life. All right, events, people, patterns, things that you've gone through, lessons, right? You're really probably going through the deep gamut of reflection, that a lot of things from your past are in your thoughts, right? Memories of whether it's romantic partners, friends, family, whatever the case may be, right? People that have crossed your path in passing for a moment. Like, there's a lot of things that are coming up that you're reflecting on. This High Priestess is like a fairy, but she's fascinated with the skull. If you see her face, she is absolutely fascinated by the skull. It's fascinated by the transformation. And the moon is under that. Lots of water. Lots of water. Strong water. With the 5 of Coins under that, your demons might be asking yourself why people abandon you. And abandonment in the form of not growing with you. That you would have to move on from them or separate yourself from them because they're not growing. You've probably dealt with a lot of relationship dynamics, whether they were friends, romantic partners, or family that you've had to separate from and felt abandoned by on a spiritual level because they didn't grow with you. They didn't evolve with you. They're not shifting with you. And you're reflecting on all of the people who didn't grow with you, who are probably still refusing to grow, who are so stuck in who they are. And you're feeling the emotional loss, right? You're feeling the loss with the 5 of Cups. It's clarified by the Knight of Cups. So there's a part of you mentally that thinks about expressing these things. Things you wish you could say. And the Knave of Swords, you know, in this one particularly, this Knave of Swords is a Reaper, and it's pointing to the book. And it's, to me, the Akashic record. They're all missed opportunities in past lives. All the things you wish you could say in this life is because you missed the opportunity to say it in a past life. It doesn't mean you're meant to say it in this one. It means you were meant to say it in a past life and didn't, which is why you're feeling this, right? All of these different mirrors that you're seeing around you, you probably missed it. Everybody in your reality, let's just look at the different partners in your life, the different people in your life, the different friends in your life, the different family in your life. All the opportunities they're missing to grow right now, look at it from the perspective of that was you in a past life and you missed it. You're just witnessing your past lives. You're literally witnessing your past lives in front of you in the form of different people. Look at it like that. how many of them drink potions, right? Opening with the song like Pills and Potions by Nicki Minaj. How many opportunities have you missed to improve? How many? This is your own heartbreaking divine duality. Three of Swords clarified by the Four of Wands. What are they all lacking? Joy? Is that what you're lacking? Joy? Yeah, you might have peace. Yeah, you might have moments where you're happy. But are you joy-filled? Are you truly enjoying life to the fullest? Are you missing an opportunity? Right? This is our own blind spot, right? If you drink and you're surrounded by people who drink in your life and they're all missing opportunities to heal and grow, how are you also missing opportunities to heal and grow? Four of Coins, clarified by Death. You're holding on to that Akashic history right now. You're holding on to the same story. It's repeating. The missed opportunity. You're holding on to it. Scorpionic energy, you're holding on to your own self-sabotage. Shadow of Scorpio, you're holding on to your own addictions. The Moon, you've got to be able to see it and be mesmerized by your transformation. All of these things are coming up and reflecting, and you're feeling all of this stuff, this abandonment issue, because people aren't growing with you. It's because you haven't grown yet. You're missing the opportunity. You're missing it. You haven't chosen it yet. You haven't chosen your own transformation and growth yet. That's why all of these mirrors are still in your reality reflecting to you. Really, we've got multiple fours. You got to call in your angels. We got the Four of Coins, the Death card, which is 13, breaks down to a 4. We got the Four of Wands and the Four of Cups. Hell, Judgment and High Priestess, 2 and 2, because 20 is a 2 is 4 in total. Like, you in your own mind, you're thinking about all of these things that are from the past that are painful. You're thinking and seeing all the reflecting, right? You're reflecting on all of these things and all these dynamics and all these relationships, and how much you wish they would just stop this or just stop that, and how different they would be if they didn't do it anymore. And yet you're not doing it yourself. Because you're fine. It's okay. You're fine. It's not a problem for you. Well, now you know how they're all thinking. Well, it's fine. I'm fine. It's not a problem for me. Other people are worse. You're thinking no differently than they are. Like, let's just say you drink and you're like, no, I'm fine. I don't have an alcohol problem. I'm fine. I'm okay. It's not a problem for me. It's a problem for everybody else. They overdo it. They miss out on opportunities because they could be better, they could have a better relationship, or they could have a better reality if they just didn't drink. Well, they are also saying, I'm fine. It's not that bad. Other people are worse than I am. I'm fine. They're saying the same thing you are. Your inner conversation is no different than theirs. That is why they are in your reality. And if they're missing opportunities to grow, then so are you. And so are you. You are in this lifetime with all of your past life mirrors, all of these missed opportunities, and you're thinking about them, and it's a matter of the perspective shift. Imagine they're just you in a past life, and you're witnessing them, and they're missing opportunities. Why? Why? Because you're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing again in this life. Where's your heart space at? Where's your heart space at? Where's the divine feminine energy, the receptive energy, the intuitive energy? What are you feeling about? You're afraid of being alone. You're afraid if you do what you need to do for your own self and your own soul that you will be alone. If we dive into potions, right, and drinking, like let's just say you drink and everybody in your life drinks and everybody you know drinks, and if you don't drink, then you're the only one and you're alone. Who's going to want to hang out with you or go out if you don't go out and drink with them? You're afraid of being alone. If you give that up, who's going to come around? Who's going to show up because they can't drink with you? Because you're no fun anymore. You're afraid if you give that up that you won't have anybody. You want to alchemize. Your heart wants to mature. You want to receive. You refuse to acknowledge the fact, movement of swords, that's the Knight of Swords in reverse. You refuse to acknowledge the fact that you are afraid of that abandonment wound coming to life. You're being abandoned because they're not growing with you, but you're afraid that if you communicate that type of energy to yourself out loud, that you will actually see them all disappear. Five of Coins is abandonment. You refuse to acknowledge it because you're afraid you will actually be alone and that no one will come forward just to hang out with you or be with you or talk to you because they all still drink and you don't. You've got to grow, but you've got to grow. Heart of Cups is the Queen of Cups here, clarified by the Temperance energy, the Sagittarian energy. You've got to be able to alchemize. This one in particular is about balancing the scales of masculine and feminine energy. They've got to be in balance. Your heart space, your feminine energy is desiring the balance. You feel it. You feel it. You know you need the balance. The effort needs to be made to create your own magic. Eight of Pentacles, clarified by the Magician. Yeah, you being afraid being alone puts you back at square one mentally. You can't get off of square one. And yet being on your own, being alone, allows you the opportunity to start fresh in beginner's mind. It's the perspective of things that needs to shift. Like, are you afraid of being alone and staying stuck on square one? Or are you embracing being alone and going on your own because you can finally start fresh mentally? Like the truth key, you know what I mean? Bottom of the deck is the Innocence of Pentacles. You've got to create or seize an opportunity. You've got to create the opportunity. You've got to seize the opportunity. You're missing. We were talking about you missing the opportunity. You've got to create and or seize it for yourself. Otherwise, you're just robbing yourself. You're just robbing yourself. Someone has to have the fucking balls in your reality to end the self-sabotage, to end the addiction, to grow. Someone has to fucking do it. It's you. It's you. No one else knows it's okay to stop drinking. No one else knows it's okay to stop whatever their addiction is. Pills and potions. Like, no one else knows. It's okay to choose it because no one else is choosing it. You've got to choose it. You are strong enough for this. You are. Like, don't sit there and tell me, well, I'm not doing all that this life. I'll just come back next life and learn lessons all over. Like, fuck that. You're here right now. Spirit equipped you right now. Don't let fear win. Master that shit. Fear is not the boss of you. Fear is not the boss of you. Don't be afraid of who doesn't show up. Who doesn't show up is the people that aren't growing, and you're growing. Allow yourself to manifest people that are growing with you. Hell, there's a reason why I'm in your reality as a mirror. I don't fucking drink. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that shit. I chose it. You can. You can. Hell, I had a conversation with someone last night. I shit you not. I will tell you, I haven't said nothing to nobody yet. I had a conversation with someone last night. And he seems like an awesome person. And he admitted to the fact that he is very attracted to me, not just, you know, physically, but just as a person. He acknowledged the fact outright that it would take a fucking blind idiot to not see that I'm rare. But he drinks. And I told him outright. Because I'm curious. I'm actually intrigued. But I told him outright. I said, I don't date drinkers. I can get to know you as a person. We can maybe be friends because, you know, my friends do what they do and I don't judge them for that. You can do what you want in your free time. But dating, you actually want to get to know me and potentially see me, and you clearly see me as partner material. I don't date people who drink. I just don't do it. And he goes, you know what? I've been wanting to quit. I gotta be honest and real. Will he? I don't know. Be fucking awesome if he did. He would be the first person in my life to do that, to say, you know what? You're worth getting to know. And if I needed a reason to quit drinking, I think you're it. But I wouldn't even have a shot at seeing that guy's best version if I didn't stand up in my own. You might not have a shot at seeing someone in their best version if you don't stand up for your own. You're not alone. You're not alone. Even if you are physically alone, energetically, you are never alone. Ever. In soul, you're not alone. You have soul family and soul friends that are there for you and reflecting for you the best possible, highest good outcomes. They have your highest good at heart. They're helping you see in your blind spots. You can do it. They're encouraging and supporting. You can do it. You are not alone. Do not be afraid. The people that fall away and don't grow because they're not meant to be in your mirror anymore. You've outgrown them. That's a good thing. Don't be afraid of losing an old mirror, an old stuck mirror. Do not be afraid. All you have to do is choose it here and allow your actions to flow. No, I'm fucking growing. No, I'm not missing an opportunity. I am riding the wave. I am catching it this life. I am mastering myself this life. I'm consciously aware now. I'm going to shift now. I'm going to transform now. I'm not going to have my energy stolen. I'm not going to have my lifetime stolen. I'm not going to miss another opportunity and come back here and deal with its shit again. Transform, scorpionic energy, transform into a new mirror, a new divine reality where you're not abandoned but discovered, where you're not abandoned but discovered. Let it happen. Let it happen. Seize the opportunity. Seize the opportunity to truly find your unicorn. That's what's underneath the opportunity, is the fucking unicorn. The sacred soulmate waiting for you, that's what's underneath all these missed opportunities. Find your strength, girl. Be independent, right? Be independent. Manifest that fucking wish. Manifest that fucking 10 of Cups dream, right? Do it. That's what's underneath the opportunity. Seize it. Seize the opportunity. Secret code name potions. You wouldn't have gotten this reading if you couldn't do it. You wouldn't have been drawn to this reading. It wouldn't have caught you in divine time. We wouldn't be having this conversation right now. Me and you right now having this conversation. We would not be having it right now if you were not capable. You absolutely are. The universe obviously believes enough in you to have this conversation and shine some light in your own blind spot. You are worth the effort. You are worth the transformation, and the transformed you, the new reality is fucking worth it. It is worth it. That growth is worth it. Not repeating hard lifetimes like this because you've healed out of it is worth it. It's worth it. Please know that my love and support is with you always, and I'm here. This message is here to remind you, right? You'll find what you seek. You'll find what you seek. That's the guidance card. It says if you've ever suddenly found and been loved by someone amazing, awesome, fun, and fantastic, chances are astronomical you will again. If you haven't yet found such a person, chances are astronomical that you will. It's up to you, the universe. It's up to you. How do you want the stars to align? Scorpionic self-sabotage or scorpionic transformation? Piscean escapism or Piscean soul finding? What do you want? Opportunity missed or opportunity seized? What do you want? What do you want to align with? You got this. Chances are astronomical. If you've ever suddenly found and been loved by someone amazing, awesome, fun, and fantastic, chances are astronomical you will again. And if you haven't yet found such a person, chances are astronomical that you will. It's up to you. You'll find what you seek. Allow yourself the transformation. Don't be afraid. Allow yourself the transformation. Accept it. Accept it as necessary on a soul level. Accept it. You'll find what you seek. That's a universal promise. So until next time, secret code name potions. I love you. Take care.